Hiya, welcome to Embracing Aging. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, for me, I'm not a big fan of Valentine's Day. When I was a teenager, I went to a all-girls convent school. My sister, however, went to the local high school, and she used to come home on Valentine's Day with these like big cards with a big satin heart on, and all these like gorgeous things, and I didn't get anything. And looking back, I suppose because I didn't have any contact with any boys, I didn't know any boys. They were like like aliens to me. Whereas my sister was with boys, all day, every day at school. So probably wasn't going to get any Valentine's cards, but it was quite hurtful, that no one was romantically interested in me when I was younger. But anyway, yeah, but I still kind of feel that it's a bit sort of false, that it's really just a day for, card manufacturers to sell more cards. And now, kids give Valentine cards to the teachers and, all sorts of things. I mean, even my little granddaughter, she's 6 years old, making Valentine cards for the boys in her class at school. I don't think I knew about Valentine's Day when I was 6 years old. But anyway, yeah. So I'm not a big fan. I think it's more about, for me, love is more about the everyday kindnesses, the little things that people do for us every day that they don't have to do. I mean, anyone can go to the garage and buy a dozen roses and get a last minute card. Get a card from, off the internet if they've forgotten. It doesn't mean they love you. I think that love is about, the everyday little things. Like, for me, it's the things my husband does for me when he will go out on a cold morning and scrape the ice off the car before I go out, so I don't have to do it. It's like every day he makes me, we both like proper coffee, and he makes me a lovely coffee with like kind of a latte with ginger in it, because I love ginger as well. So yeah, and it's about those like everyday little kindnesses, I think, and helping each other, and caring for each other when the going gets tough. And I've also experienced that lately as well, because as some of you know, my mum hasn't been well. I've had health problems as well. So I've had a bit of a tough time. And that's when you realise the people who love you and care about you are the ones that are there for you, when it hits the fan, basically. So yeah, there is more to love than the romantic love on Valentine's Day. And for people who don't have a partner and they don't have somebody in their life, it's I can understand them feeling sad and left out and miserable. But I think so, remember that there is different kinds of love. I did do a video about it last year, about the different kinds. The Greeks had, I think there's about 7 different kinds of love. I can't remember, but there is. I'll put a link to it below if you want to have a look at that. I know there's agape, there's eros, which is erotic love. There's I think 7 different kinds of love, and it's quite interesting to consider those. And I also read a poem by UA Fanthorpe, who wrote I think it starts, it's something, it's called Atlas, the poem. And it's about the practical side of love, like knowing where the WD-40 is and things like that. So, they're expressions of love, for me, much more meaningful than, like I say, heart-shaped chocolates from Marks and Spencer's. Okay, nice thought, but it doesn't do it for me. Yeah. So, and the other thing I wanted to say about love was about a friend of mine actually mentioned to me the other day. It was a totally different context, not about love, but I can relate it to love, because she said about being willing to receive in order to give, or to allow someone else to give. So if you're looking for love and you haven't found it, are you do you need to have a look at whether you're being open to that or not? Are you putting up barriers? Are you, kind of thinking there are problems where there aren't any? Are you just not allowing people in because you've been hurt in the past? Just some things I thought about, and I thought that, if you do like open yourself up to love and you fill your heart, you've got more love to give. And I just think that's such a lovely thing to do that. And I think we do kind of close ourselves off, often because we've been hurt, often because we don't trust because we've been hurt. And sometimes because we kind of maybe set in our ways a little bit. We're not open to the change that inviting love in might bring to our lives. We might not want that. We might be kind of settled at, you have to make an effort when you love somebody. Maybe you don't want to do that. And if you don't, that's fine. But yeah, I think love is, there's a lot more to love than getting a Valentine's card. And, those of you who've lost loved ones, I feel for you. I do feel that, that pain. But one thing I can say is that you do have memories just that will see you through and make them happy memories. If you've got memories of Valentine's Day, make sure you focus on the happy ones. Don't focus on the sadness because you no longer have your partner or the person who means so much to you by your side. Remember that they've been in your life, they've got a place in your heart, and they'll stay there forever. And focus on that. Focus that you've had that love, you've had that experience. Not everybody gets that. So yeah, I'll leave you with those thoughts. And I hope that whether you're on your own or whether you're with a partner, that you have a brilliant Valentine's Day. And I'm sending a big hug and a big love to you all. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all the likes and all the comments. It means the world to me. And I'm really grateful to that you following me and you watching my videos. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.